So Kabayel and versus the winner of this will be fighting for the WBC.
Not happening.
What do you think of this, Okolie Yoka?
Absolute load of rubbish.
Why?
And is it no disrespect to him? He's a horrible, horrible fighter. Okolie Reactball, I like that fight anyway.
Well, I think Kabayel might have something to say about it.
I don't want to see Usyk Dubois 3, and I don't want to see Usyk Fury 3.
I don't think Usyk's going to stay there for a long time. I think he's trying to get these fights out this year. Welcome back to BoxCast. In this episode, we're looking at the upcoming heavyweight fight on the 25th of April, 2026 between Lawrence Okolie and Tony Yoka. A heavyweight. Okolie is the number one contender at WBC. So let me start with a tale of the tape. Okolie has a record of 23 wins, 1 loss, 0 draws, 24 fights in total, 17 wins by KO. He's age 33. He's 6'5", 196 centimeters tall. He's got an 82.5-inch, 210 centimeter reach. This weight's a heavyweight, so it's unlimited. And Okolie has got heavier, so he's, I think in his last fight, he's about 270 pounds.
And the rest.
Yeah. And he fights out of an orthodox stance. Tony Yoka has a record of 15 wins, 3 losses, 0 draws, 18 fights in total, 12 wins by KO. He's age 33 too. He's got he's 6'7", 201 centimeters tall, and he's got an 82-inch, 208 centimeter reach. And he also fights of an orthodox stance, and he's normally around about the 250, 260. Last fight, I think he was about 260 pounds. The two really big guys. Heavyweight. Wouldn't normally be doing this fight, but then I think this is a push from Okolie's side to get a world title shot. So I think they're trying to push on the WBC side. I think the game plan being that if Usyk doesn't fight the winner, doesn't fight Kabayel or the winner of that, then Kabayel and the winner of this fight can push for a WBC fight. So Kabayel and versus the winner of this will be fighting for the WBC if Usyk decides not to fight Kabayel, because Kabayel is the mandatory. And if he does fight, then I think the winner of this is pushing for the next mandatory for the WBC. So
Not happening.
yeah, well, this is the plan. I'm not saying this is what's going to happen. This is what their plan is. And then the other plan is if they do manage to pull that off, and then they're looking at unifying against the winner of Wardley and Dubois.
Not happening again.
So, yeah, but that's the plan. I'm not saying it's going to happen or not happen.
They can have speculate. That plan, but 1,000,000% it won't happen.
But they have pushed for that. I think his camp are pushing, and they're pushing with Kabayel's camp to push. So if they can't get to Usyk, then they can have the fight. Because obviously he'll be the mandatory to Kabayel for the WBC title. And then the next one, the unification against the winner of Dubois and Wardley.
Nope.
This is their plan to open up.
Good luck. But it's not.
But yeah,
happening.
let's assume the plan is there. So, and come back to the fight. What do you think of this, Okolie Yoka?
Absolute load of rubbish.
Mm-hmm. Why?
Crap fight.
Mm-hmm. Why?
Okolie's just going to steamroll Yoka.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think that's the plan. That's why I gave the plan before, I think.
A great opponent for Lawrence. Gets him out, bit of ring, rust off. Like they did in, was it Africa?
Against Tete.
The only decent fight I've seen Lawrence Okolie have was when we saw him at Wembley. He's a horrible fighter, and there's no disrespect to him. He's a horrible, horrible fighter. What I mean by that is he's a bloody nightmare for anyone.
Yeah.
He's awkward, long, rangy. He'll grab hold of you. He's a spoiler, but he carries power, little bit of speed. He's just a tough night's work, and that's why he won't get fights.
Yeah, well, I think that's why they're making that push to get there, innit?
And they won't get him. They won't get it. Look, the WBC had Dillian White as mandatory for how many? 3 years?
And the rest, yeah.
They'll just do the same with Okolie.
I think they've done that. That was because they had the other bigger fights with Fury, isn't it? So here,
Are you saying there are bigger fights out there now?
Yeah.
Bigger fights than Lawrence Okolie.
Well, I don't think Usyk fights the winner of them. So I think
Lawrence Okolie isn't a ticket seller.
Yeah.
He's not a massive name. And this is being national. It's just
well. I think the thing is, if Usyk does go out the way, then because the problem Kabayel's got is the same thing of getting fight. So if he gets the chance to fight for the world title, which will put him on that, then Okolie is the obvious person because he's the mandatory to get the belt, and the WBC normally do like that kind of thing.
You might get that, but I mean, this fight against Yoka.
This is just a stepping stone, isn't it? That's why I set the scene with this is the plan. It's basically a chance for Okolie to win, get another hopefully good performance or a quick performance, get him out of there. Because obviously it's a big guy, so it's a taller guy, even though he's got a reach advantage of half an inch. And then he can push for that because obviously you've got Tete out, you've got him out. But really, in the other divisions, he's not as close. He's in a couple of the other rankings, but that's the one. WBC is his.
I've got him ranked in the boxing world.
IBF, he's in
top heavyweight boxing online.
Well, he's not on the ring list.
He's ranked number 25.
Yeah, probably. Well, he's not on the ring list because you've got Usyk, Wardley, Kabayel, Dubois, Hrgovic, Zhang, Bakoli, Atoma, Jagba, Torres Jr., and Gassiev. And then there's more after that you could put in the list that you would have.
Yeah.
So
Javelov.
Yeah.
He's the guy to watch out for.
Yeah. Well, there's a few people that are in that list that are still have had more pull. So
look, I get where Okolie's coming from, yeah, and he's got to try and push for this. You have got to try and push for the fight. Problem being is, you've got Dubois Wardley next.
Mm-hmm.
What's that for the WBA? WBO. Okay. And Usyk holds the other 3 belts.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Usyk's fighting that kickboxer guy.
Rico Verhoeven, which we'll do a video on, so watch.
Okay. Fury's fighting
Makhmedov.
Right. Winner of Dubois Wardley is fighting Fury.
Yeah, that's the bigger plan.
Obvious. 1,000,000% obvious.
Well, I think that's what on this, it's not the first fight. It'll probably be the winner, but because if they manage to get a belt, isn't it?
It'll be Wardley against Fury.
Yes.
All right.
You need to write this down because we're going to put it in.
I'm writing it down. Don't you worry. Then Usyk's fighting the winner of them 2. Usyk
undisputed again
against Wardley.
Undisputed.
Wardley knocks Fury out in 3 rounds. Biggest shock in boxing. Then we've got undisputed. This takes us to the end of 2027, by the way. How does that tickle your pickle?
And Usyk becomes undisputed for the 3rd time and retires.
There we go, done.
Sorted it. There's nothing else to say.
Oh, and then by the way, when he retires, Moses Atalma
cleans up,
takes the belts. Doesn't even fight anyone. He just delivered the belts to him by UPS.
Well, I think Kabayel might have something to say about it. The bigger thing initially.
You don't know what's going on behind the scenes with the likes of AJ. Don't discount that guy because he's got something to prove, and a man who's got something to prove can be very, very, very dangerous. Yeah. Is it Jalalov? This guy's been impressing me.
Yeah.
Gassiev, don't count him out. Like I say, you've got Atalma. Kabayel, I feel so sorry for him. He's just sat in the wings. You don't know what's happening. Well,
that's why I think they've got the plan on the WBC because he can't get a fight either, can he? It's quite tough.
You got Torres Jr., isn't he? He's fighting.
He's rising up.
Is he fighting
Frank Sanchez.
Sanchez? If he wins that, he shoots up there. You know the fight that most probably Okolie's going to get next?
Go on.
And it is Richard Riakporhe if he wins his fight.
Yeah.
There you go. Done. I've just solved the heavyweight division. Again. Thank you. Jesus, it wasn't hard, was it?
No.
Oh no, hold on a minute. There's a major firework that's just gone off over here. Derek Chisora has just knocked out Deontay Wilder. He's IBF number 1. No, he's fighting Usyk in the middle before Usyk fights Wardley.
Yeah.
He demands it, and he gets it.
Well, the IBF do push their mandatories, and he is the mandatory. Well, the two they're going to be there is what you said in it. Because Torres Jr., it's basically the number 2 is Chisora, although the number 1 because there's no number 1. Frank Sanchez and Torres Jr. are the number 3 and 4, and Jalalov's the number 5 there. Okolie's the number 6 there. So the winner of Torres Jr. and Frank Sanchez
Jalalov, mate,
is probably
he's something,
he's something else. Yeah. He's unbeaten, 16 wins, so and up and coming. So no, in the heavyweight division is. And
like you say, we had a good conversation about Torres Jr., who I think has got a better resume than Moses Atalma.
Yeah.
And if he beats Frank Sanchez...
But he's come like up on off the radar. Unless you really know he's off the radar.
He's up here, man.
But actually, if you watch his performances, there's... Yeah.
And they've just announced another good fight as well, Justice Hooney, Fraser Clark.
Yeah.
And we know Justice Hooney, he got sparked out by Wardley, but he was clearly winning that fight. Another one to watch out for is that Eddie Hearns, Australian guy, is it Terra Moana? He looks like an animal.
He's had a fight or having a fight, isn't he? I've seen he was on the undercard of one of the fights. He's having a fight soon on one of the undercards. It's a strange undercard.
Joseph Parker, forget about all the whatever's going on. Good fight for him next. Hergovich.
Yeah.
Parker Hergovich, that elevates them back up.
Because the winner's back in that thing,
yeah, I'm telling me. I've solved it.
Heavyweight is like...
Zhang, I reckon he'll fight Dave Allen next.
Yeah.
That's that one done. Ticked. Gassiev, he's in a bit of limbo, but I'd like to see him fight Atalma after Franklin. Tick. Done.
Yeah, because they're the WBA number. He's the...
I've already told you. Riakporhe Okolie. Done. Dubois, you're done. Wardley, you're done. Usyk, I've laid out your map. The only one I haven't laid out for is Kabayel. Okay, who are you fighting? Kabayel, you have got to fight now. A Jagba.
Yeah.
Boom. There you go. That's you.
Well, if you take out Okolie, Joshua, and Atalma, then a Jagba's the next.
Forget Okolie, he's Kabayel. Done.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. Joshua, we don't know if what he's gonna do. Atalma, you've already made a fight for, so a Jagba is the next on the list on the WBC.
There you go.
For Kabayel, sorted.
Just solved the heavyweight division. Or what did that take me? 5 minutes?
If that.
And all them good fights. Would you go and watch every
We would go and watch them.
Would you go and watch every one of them?
We'd be excited. We'd be making videos on all of them.
There you go. I should be a promoter. Hire me. I'm free. Well, not free, but I only charge a small percentage.
You know, Simon, I think we could do better than Zuffa. Genuine fake. We need to make a genuine fake belt. That's what we need to get.
Do you know what? It wouldn't surprise me if a little bit of that was true.
Well, yeah, all of them make sense to have fights, isn't it?
Makes sense.
I mean, other than the office politics or the belt politics, most of that makes sense.
Okolie, Riakporhe, I like that fight anyway.
Yeah. I think we've said it before, isn't it? In the things.
Chisora's the one that worries me. Because I want him to retire after he sparks out Wilder in dramatic fashion with a massive overhand right hand. Because I want him to retire straight after it. But the IBF are going to go, oh, you're still IBF number 1, and he's going to go, Usyk, my friend, you're going to give me one more fight, man.
I bring you some burgers.
I mean, Usyk laid out his 3 fights, which was a kickboxer.
Yeah.
Winner of Wardley Dubois.
Mm-hmm.
And then Fury. Right. I don't want to see Usyk Dubois 3.
Nope.
And I don't want to see Usyk Fury 3.
Nope.
Because it's the same results.
Yeah.
And I'm not interested in it at all.
I'm not interested in either of those fights.
Usyk, and I'm going to say this.
Go on.
Retire.
Yeah, well, I think this is just his retirement plan. He knows he beats both of them.
Just retire, mate.
And
yeah, I forget that.
They're just of interest. He's just playing rather than
just
thinking.
Retire.
But yeah, we need the belts available then to make it more interesting.
I know he's a warrior. Either retire and I know he just wants money now.
Yeah, it's a retirement
I get
fund.
that, but Kabayel's been waiting for a long time, mate. Give him his shot or vacate the belt.
Yeah, well, that's what I think they're relying on,
forget what
isn't it?
Maurizio Sulaiman for the WBC says, because he'll just keep... Look, Usyk's your poster boy for the WBC, just like Canelo Alvarez was, Fury was. They're the big name. Kabayel's not a massive name for the WBC. Oh, look at our WBC champion. Kabayel's earned his shot. Yeah, he has, but he's not...
Well, he's grown in it because now they manage to get a bit of German, but you need to get him a bit more audience.
Well, go for
but I think he can.
Like I say, with Gassiev or...
Well, the thing is I don't think Usyk's going to stay there for a long time. I think he's trying to get these fights out this year. So, realistically, he's going to probably retire by the end of the year. Then that's Kabayel's time.
When Wardley beats Dubois, Usyk Wardley interests me far more than Usyk Fury, Usyk Dubois.
Yeah.
Because he's never fought Wardley before.
Well, yeah, but the thing is this, Wardley's got a chance. It's like 1% of 1%, but he's got a chance.
Because we don't...
Because if he catches him...
I was thinking about this the other day. We don't know about Wardley, really, do we?
No, because...
He's raw.
But we wrote him off against Parker. And then
I've wrote him off every single fight.
Yeah. And then he still comes out of it. Yeah, because he got battered by Hooney and then destroyed him. Parker, we all thought, he's going to have too much because he's better version. And then what did he do?
Destroyed
all right, there may be other things, but basically he destroyed him. And it wasn't like he got outboxed all the way through. He was better. And that power gives him the chance. Because it's not just having the power. He can deliver it. He can deliver it. And yeah, he doesn't get knocked out.
And, he carries his power right the way through the whole
It's delivery of power. And like you said, the chin. And with those two things, you've got and the heart to keep going. You've got a chance in any fight. So, I mean, I don't know. Well, I'm going to say my statement. I think Wardley's got more chance of beating Usyk than Dubois or Fury.
Yeah, and the reason why I think...
Not that I think he's going to beat him, but I think he's got more chance of beating him.
Look,
I think Usyk knows he can clear them out.
A lot of people have criticised Usyk for not taking the Wardley fight, and I get it. Wardley isn't a massive name.
Well, the thing is this, if he beats Dubois, then he's up. But so it makes more sense to fight him after that fight.
I think has put them off is that Usyk's team would have gone. Usyk's team they're scientists.
Yeah, they're precise. They do everything planned out.
Wardley is so unorthodox.
How do you plan for somebody who doesn't know what they're doing?
So they're going to be like, hold on a minute. Right, we can box his head off, but...
He catches you with one punch.
Yeah.
Lights out.
He's not going to be deterred. You're
not going to do what you did to Dubois. You catch him and knock him out. Ivan might not come out.
So I get why he didn't take the Wardley fight, because it wouldn't have been...
It didn't make sense at the time. It makes sense after if he beats Dubois. Because then he's got a legitimate bigger name because he's got Parker and Dubois on his thing.
But the money fight is Fury Usyk, sadly.
Yeah, and that's why. And I think he knows he's going to win. So it's like, you can end on a high. And to be fair, that's probably the only thing Fury wants, because he wants his 100 million.
We've seen spanners get thrown into that heavyweight division. That heavyweight division was planned out when Joshua was meant to fight Wilder. Joshua was meant to beat Dubois.
There's a lot of things.
If Joshua comes back and maybe he fights the winner of Dubois, Wardley, sparks them out, and then you've got Fury, AJ, and then...
We hope so.
what happens then?
You can't ever always plan them out because somebody will pull off a shot.
This is what I'm saying for Okolie. You're ain't in that conversation, mate.
They know. I think that the argument they're making is that, and I'm not saying it's going to happen, but the point is that Kabayel's also not really got anybody, because I don't think Usyk's fighting him. Well, he hasn't named him in any of his things. I think that might also be the thing because they like each other. He likes him, so it might be when he goes out, then Kabayel is like the number one in the WBC.
Look, Kabayel.
So he will become world. I can see Kabayel becoming world champion.
Yeah, Kabayel, Okolie.
And then Okolie's pushing him.
Is a good fight, really.
Yeah.
On paper,
Well,
I think.
The thing is, we've always rated Kabayel, but the problem is Okolie's one of those awkward little, and I'm not going to swear, people, not little, awkward large person
that you don't write off.
You can't write off in anything.
Because he's so awkward.
He's huge and he's awkward, and it's one of those things where you can't just make it.
He's horrible.
And that's why there's a chance. It's the same as Wardley. You've got a chance, which makes the fight interesting. Whereas like a Dubois Usyk or a Fury Usyk makes no sense to me. I don't want to see them again. I'm not bothered. Fury, but the only fight I want to see Fury and AJ is the fight I want to see of them two. And to be fair, the winner of Okolie and Kabayel, I wouldn't mind seeing fight Wardley, the winner of Wardley and Dubois. That'd be an interesting fight.
Yeah, the problem is you've got a young man who's fighting next week in Atama, and if he blasts through Franklin in devastating
fashion, in the conversation. Well, he is. He's the
his name gets thrown right up there.
Well, he's the one who could technically ask if the winner of Wardley and Dubois, because he's the number one in the WBO.
Exactly. And that's an easy fight to make. Both Frank Warren fighters. He's going to want to put big fights on. Fills out Wembley Stadium now, I think, doesn't it?
Well, I think depending on the performance, as we said in our
actually, no, it doesn't fill out Wembley. If it's say it's Wardley, Toma, good fight at the O2. They're not stadium fillers, them two yet.
No. And only the O2, because only if Wardley's beaten a Dubois and a Toma's taken out Franklin, then it makes that sense fight. But I don't think that at Wembley, it's,
not yet.
Not even Tottenham. It's the O2.
Yeah. There we go.
But I think then the winner of that, then they are on that top tier if they can get there.
Okay.
But yeah, there's a few. The ones you got to watch, if Torres Jr. beats Frank Sanchez, that's huge. Then he's in that thing as well. Jalalov is a good shout, who's coming up on their things. And yeah, and then there's a few of the ones who are already there. There's a lot there. It's exciting. It's not the cruiserweight division side, which is
there you go.
Upper tired and Co need to just come up and then add to the big boys
why
division.
Don't you
come to the big boys division?
Plenty of fights here for you.
And especially once Usyk gets out the way, then it becomes really, really interesting. But there's a lot of good fights in there. Yeah. Any more wisdom for the world of telling these promoters how to sort out the fights? I think you've done way more than enough there. That's like a year's worth of wisdom.
It's 2 years worth of fights.
Yeah, that's 2 years worth of fights. So you've seen it here first. Just remember that. We need to make a list of them, so we'll dig them out the thing and put out what would you like to see happen. Yeah, I'm not sure there's anything else we need to say, is there? So yeah, keep an eye out for our videos. We will be doing Usyk versus Verhoeven. We will be doing other fights. We have got videos on Wardley, Dubois we've done, and we've got mostly the videos of Toma and Franklin and Co. So watch those. Let us know your thoughts in the comments on Simon's list of fights, which I think is pretty epic. And which fights what you'd change and which fights you'd like to see and what you think is going to happen in the heavyweight division. And like and subscribe because it helps us keep going. Gets our video to more people, and have a look at our Instagram at GenuineFakeBoxing and our TikTok at GenuineFakeBoxing. We have more rapid news updates and stuff of upcoming fights, etc., and short clips of this. We have pearls of Simon's wisdom on there, which is the most epic part of our podcast. And we shall see you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching and listening.